Who's interested in recapping for inspiration? Nobody? I feel
I
like
might be able to. I feel like I took good notes, but I don't have my book open. Um,
Oh, I was gonna say I feel like I never use it, so I never fight for it because I'd rather other people have it.
It's pretty straightforward. We started outside the um, God, Sahuagin Fortress. Sahuagin Fortress. We discussed for a little while. The guides that we had told us that there were a couple entrances that had previously been above ground, which were now underground. In addition to the main entrance across a bridge. We scouted that one with Quetzal, and it turns out there's a giant door with a lock that had not been there previously. So we decided to send Lucky and Dasani Dasani in shark form down to scout one of the lower entrances, and ended up going in through that. Kind of went around in this place. We did find the entrance that we went into came out in what the Sahaugen were using as a prison. And after alerting them to our presence, is my mic's really screwed up?
you sound a little quieter than usual.
do you have the mic near you or far away from you?
No, I have it in the normal spot. I've had to fix my PC earlier. I unplugged everything, so it's probably just my settings wrong. And I deafened myself instead of going into settings. Cool. So we killed the jailer guards and found there is a Triton there's another Triton and his pet sea lion. And they decided to stick around and wait for us before trying to leave. And there was another Lokatha who knew our buddy
Sakith.
Yeah, Sakith, thank you. And he decided to go out and try to escape. We pushed on into the fortress, kind of wound around through some tunnels. We scouted out and saw a kind of like a gladiator arena fight type thing going on. Decided to skirt around that, found our way accidentally into some barracks, and murked a bunch of Sahaugen, including one who tried to escape up a staircase to somewhere. And that's about where we ended.
Yeah,
A
that
couple
was
of them
lucky.
tried to communicate with Dasani as a shark because they thought he was one of their guard sharks.
Yeah, catching that guy running was lucky. That could have just not gone correctly. Also, we gotta enter this tournament so we can win and be the coolest kids.
I mean, we didn't really know that it was a tournament, just that there was some gladiator fighting going on.
Yeah, look, we gotta win.
Get in there.
We gotta get in there. We gotta win.
I'd like for you to explain to me how we're going to enter the tournament run by people that want to kill us on sight.
Well, okay. Here's how you do it, right?
Uh-huh.
You run in and you got to get into the field, right?
Gotcha.
Once you're on the field, now you're in, right? They can't stop that. So now you
Those are the rules.
because of the rules.
Those are clearly the rules.
Right. These are common gladiatorial rules, right?
Yeah, everybody
Um,
understands.
Once
yeah.
you go in, no one else can go in.
Transcends all language. And then we beat their toughest, and then we win, and they can't touch us. You know.
I'm in.
Yeah, let's get on that plan, gang. That sounds great.
Is that part of their culture?
It's part of
You
all
beat
cultures.
them and you become the king?
Yeah.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, I couldn't help.
ends up working. Pretty much universally. You kill
Well,
the
not
king.
every
You're kind of in
culture
charge.
Yeah, we challenge the biggest guy they have, right? Send us
Yeah.
your best.
Prison rules.
Yeah.
Well, as I remember, you guys have been in this room now for a little bit, but you have not yet had an opportunity to really explore. This is a barracks room with many cots of a fashion carved into the walls, or scraps of seaweed and kelp and other things built up to be some sort of bed, and each bed has a coffer near enough to it to be assigned to that particular bunk. And there are 30 some in all. And just as a reminder, you guys are still underwater.
No.
Yep.
How, do they got like floating bed sheets? What's the gravity situation here?
Well, the gravity situation is gravity, but there's not really anything, like, because using a blanket underwater wouldn't actually do anything for, like, warmth or comfort. That's not really a thing.
They don't have kelp blankets.
Well, I mean, there's seaweed and things growing in like on the floor and such, but not But no blankets, because it doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, I guess that checks out. Can I just kick open the nearest chest or coffer?
Sure. Why don't you make me an athletics check?
Yeah, sure. I'll drop the body parts I'm currently holding to kick this thing. Athletics. I'm not trying to break it, so I don't think I would have advantage on it. It is a 28, though.
Sure enough, you can crack one of these open. It makes a pretty, even underwater, it's a pretty loud sound. And you can find some leather harnesses, a couple electrum pieces. If you want to just continue searching, like if you want to continue this way, that'll take a minute, but you can do so. I have the total treasure available.
I'll whatever this harness thing is. Does it look like anything I could use in my harness apparatus? Is just more the same, just straps and buckles?
Just more straps and buckles, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty square on that. I'll just toss that so it just floats away, but I'll show everyone that they're like electrum, and then I'll pocket it.
Okay. I believe, was someone sitting down for a rest? I vaguely remember something along those lines. Hey,
I asked if we're doing that, but then it was said there's not enough time.
Okay.
I think, I mean, we can have that discussion. I think when we talked about it, was the idea of like we're in their Colosseum, so how could like the idea of us being safe for an hour is almost zero, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was my thought also.
Yeah. I thought that we had come to that conclusion, but
Okay. Sounds good to me.
There might be a lot more money if we want to take time, otherwise we can keep moving.
What's down over here?
You can go check that out if you'd like.
What do I see in this room?
2 stone racks that run the length of the walls, and the racks contain spears, tridents, and warhammers. It appears to be a form of armory.
There's lots of weapons in this room if anyone is looking for one.
Fine, thank you.
If we take all the weapons, then it's like a sabotage to the army.
Actually, Relic raises a valid point. How much space do you think, or how much of this do you think Betty can carry out of here?
Sarah? Sarah, do I see what I'm seeing right now?
That would be a silly question if you didn't.
I forgot my accent, but guys, get behind us. and I would like to move the fuck away.
Roll initiative.
I literally was like, fuck, what does Midwestern sound like? I'm doing great. Oh, actually, I am. I beat all of them, so I can get the fuck out of Dodge right now.
Sir, I forget if we level up, does anything? What happens with our health when that occurs?
Everything resets and fills.
Okay, so I would be at whatever my health should be.
Yeah.
Full. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's cheeky.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to make sure. I didn't want to give myself health and
Mhm.
not have earned it.
Okay.
Hey, sorry. Just another question along the same lines.
Mhm.
Do my rages reset if
Mhm.
I've used some?
Yep, it's like a long rest.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Zashel is up first. And you've heard a cry out for help.
Oh my. Reinforcements from behind. I will just start by... What am I actually looking at? Is it just more of the dudes we've faced before?
These ones look a little bit smaller. For those, I think Vicaris actually had a pretty good line of sight. Oh dear, that's loud. You recognize these ones as some of the smaller ones that were in the what's the word? The arena earlier, in the seats, and they appear a little bit like they're a little bit excited. They're sniffing the water and swimming pretty fast, actually. They're in a they are. You guys have left a blood trail, if you recall.
How did we do that? I have no idea. I don't know what you're talking about. This is clearly not true. I will go ahead and slap my hands together and spread them apart, and a kind of shimmering golden field settles over me, and I cast Armor of Agathis on myself. And that's it. That's my action.
Let's go.
I will actually back. No, I will stay where I am.
All right. Around the corner, Krellick, you have the vaguest sight of something that looks somewhat familiar, as a heavy and well-armed Sahaugen comes around the corner and immediately launches itself at Karis. In one hand, a long, wicked blade made of abalone, and the other, a belt strapped to its arm, is a very large and heavy spiked turtle shell. And with what's your AC, Vicaris?
13.
Okay. With the frenzy that this creature is already in, and in its excitement and bloodlust,
Oh,
It-
good.
tears into you for a total of, oh my god, this might knock you unconscious. Your total is a 38?
That is my health exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, you're unconscious.
Hey, I have no longer have gills.
But
Still
You've-
have my water.
yes,
breathing on.
water
Yeah,
breathing.
but I'm super slow now.
But you're not drowning.
Yeah.
Critical.
Tomato, potato.
Do I need to make a
Cancel
saving throw?
concentration.
Oh no, I'm not till later. Okay, cool.
Lauren is up.
Ah, yes. I see Pakaris going unconscious. It's not much, but I will cast Healing Word on him, and I will move closer to this thing. Maybe I can provoke them to attack me instead.
Okay.
You know, yep. What else? I'm gonna take the dodge action. That's my turn.
Okay. Don't forget your little light.
All right, I forgot.
Okay, Vicaris. This thing barreled at you and slashed you to ribbons, and for a brief moment you were completely blacked out, and now you're awake again.
Well, as a player, I feel like a real piece of shit about this, but I am going to teleport away now.
I mean, I expected that.
And I will autumn face step, and I guess since it doesn't say before or after, so I'm just gonna choose these two. Oops, sorry, I need to put that back on. So this guy and that guy.
Okay.
Nope, sorry, nope. He is one out of my range.
Yes. yes.
So that guy, I'm just going to charm him, and
He is charmed.
sweet. Teleport right there, and then to this guy in the back, I will Ray of Frost him,
Okay.
and just right before I go, I'm just gonna say, "Oh, jeez," and just teleport.
13 will hit.
Oh my god. 6.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Right. These smaller ones who have only 2 arms, which sounds pretty weird when I phrase it exactly like that, are going to swim ahead and here. Actually, this one is going to continue on, provoking opportunity attack if you would like to take one. Lauren?
My thing is not set up, so no.
Okay. All right. Then, with teeth and claws, they definitely miss Lauren. Well, at least one. What's your AC?
18,
Okay.
and
one
I'm
of
dodging.
Oh, yep. Okay. That actually makes it a flat roll. That will hit for 2 slashing.
Okay.
Yeah. They hiss and growl and tear into you, and then Zashel, I have a 19 and a 9.
One hit.
And that's for 5 piercing, and you've got all that temp HP, so
Yeah, he takes 20 cold damage.
alright. And that actually kills him. Alright. Okay. Yeah, it is your turn.
Okay, Yop will hear this chaos and come a running. She can make it to about there. And as she approaches, she spins the crank on the back of her shield to try and estimate the right distance to that guy, and then hits the release lever for Chain Whip.
Okay. Is there advantage or no?
No.
Okay. And this guy still gets hit.
And I'll pull him 10 feet closer.
Okay. Mhm. go.
And now that he's there, then he'll take a shot.
Okay, that will hit.
And that's it.
Cool. Cool. All right. Another one is going to move past you, Lauren. If you so choose to take the opportunity attack again, or make an opportunity attack.
I will not. I'll skip.
Okay. And then, where are you? And then attack Prelic. With. And these ones are not armed, so they're all fighting with teeth and claws. I have 2 15s and an 18 to hit.
The 18 will hit.
Okay, that is 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then it's your turn.
Okay. Unsure exactly what I'm seeing, and thinking of how insane it would be if they were in this place of all places. I'm going to shove my way. I'm gonna shove my way through between these people. That's a legal move, yeah. Yeah. And then I'm gonna start making my way up. So that this guy can strike at me if he wants to.
Natural 20 to hit
Yeah.
for a total of 6.
Okay. 6. Okay. Okay. I come around the corner and I'm just I don't have any weaponry yet. I'm just kind of looking around and trying to get eyes on this guy.
Yes. So this guy again, he's very big. He's very heavy. He has the 4 arms, one of which is strapped with a familiar shell, and 2 of the other arms hold a very long glaive. His head is scarred, and he has 1 dead eye, and he is snarling and throwing this glaive into Lauren.
Lauren, yeah.
Yep.
Do I recognize the person or only the shield?
Only the shield.
Okay. And I do recognize the shield.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Upon seeing this, right, my head kind of looks to him. My eyes dart down to the shield, back at him. I let out an extremely loud bellow, as one does underwater. I'm sure it works exactly how I think. A lot of gurgles and bubbles. I am completely enraged. I will go into a rage, and I will. This opening here, is it 2x2 or single filed?
It's 2x2.
2x2. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to rush forward towards this guy. I'm gonna reach out for the shield and try to pull it out of his hands.
Okay, make me an athletics check.
Okay. It's a 14.
You are unable to wrench it from its strapping.
Hell yeah. As I struggle to get it, I'm going to with a claw reach out and try to rake across his throat.
Okay.
Claws attack. 25 to hit.
That is a hit.
Heck yeah.
But it is tough to get to.
Yeah, probably. For 9 damage total.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm there, like, one hand trying to go for the shield, the other one slashing away at him, and I just start yelling at him in Aquan, just saying,
"Where did you find it?"
And that's my turn.
Great. Zashel, you're up.
Hmm. So the Arcanist gloves cast at 3rd level. Yes.
I think so.
I will use the Arcanist gloves to go ahead and use a 3rd level Cure Wounds on Vicaris
Ooh,
for 16,
thank you.
and then move right back. And that's all I got. I don't have a bonus action.
All right. And-
No.
The Blade Master hisses in your face, Krellick, and spits, and is... You can see in his eyes the same sort of raging madness that overwhelms you on occasion. And he is not gonna talk to you. He's just gonna try to cut you to pieces. Uh-oh. I have a natural 20, a 22, and a 22 to hit.
Yeah, they all hit.
Because it's all non-magical slashing, I'll add it up and then we can divide. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay. $32, so 16.
Okay. My blood fills the space. I've never felt
And-
better.
And as the waters darken, you can see the deep inhales of the Sahaugen around you, as they all become even more frenzied.
Yeah.
Vicaris.
Let me see how we can see that go on. So I have 4. Let me try something dumb. Well, not dumb, but fun. Hopefully this works out. I'm gonna go for this one right next to Betty. And you guessed it, Chaos Bolt. Ooh, 23, thank you.
That's certainly gonna hit.
Ah,
Well, that one dies.
well, that's all that happens.
Aww.
I know! It was doing so well last game. That'll about do it.
Okay.
This guy also isn't charmed anymore if he took a hit.
Oh.
I hit him.
Yes, you did.
I
Yep,
did.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right, Lauren, you're up.
All right. Cast Shillelagh on my staff, and I'll hit this green one in front of me.
25 will hit. All right, and he's bloodied. That it for you?
Yeah, that's it. Got
Okay.
nothing else I can do.
He's gonna bite back. Check
Bite
your
me.
AC is 18. So only one of those hit for 3 piercing.
Oh, he has 2 bites. I see.
He's got 1 bite and 1 claw attack.
All right.
Okay. All right. Lucky is going to look at everyone and say, should we be going somewhere else, or are we staying here? And she's going to ready a spell as another figure with a curious countenance. They appear to be, for those who can see him, Sahaugen in form, but with long twisting tentacles sprouting from the back of its head that end in sharp barbs that crackle with electricity. And and is blocked there and is on to move, so step back a little. Yop, it's your turn.
All right. Betty and I are both going to make our way forward. And we will focus our attacks on that fella right there. I will use my trident for a couple uppercut jabs to the ribs.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Sorry.
No worries, that probably won't hit.
No.
All right, Betty, do your thing, girl.
Nice. Good work, Betty.
And that's it.
Great. All right. Okay. And then he's actually going to hit Betty, if he can. 23 and a 24 to hit Betty.
Yeah, those are both hit.
I'm rolling too good tonight, guys. This is a problem. 7 and 8, so 15.
Yep.
Kralik.
Okay. I know that there's things happening around me, but it's all blurring away. The edges of my vision are fuzzy. It's just pulsating beats of my heart echoing in my head. I'm gonna reach for my great axe, and I'm gonna recklessly swing at this guy and try to take out as many chunks out of him as possible. With every swing, just yelling at him,
Where did you get that?
reckless great weapon master at the man. Good thing it's reckless. It's an 18 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay. Second swing at it. 20 to hit.
20 will barely hit.
Okay. Low damage rolls too. For 13 total.
Okay.
I will use my bonus actions. The veins across my muscles bulge up. I'm going to use my endurance of the shell and recover 11 HP.
All right.
That'll be my turn.
Mm-hmm. Zashel. I can't hear you, Ted, if you're talking.
I'm muted. I was typing, so I muted myself, and I completely forgot. I'm going to, long story short, I'm going to Sacred Flame this dude. I can't.
Gotcha.
Boy. Where is it? Here it is.
He fails.
15 radiant damage.
Okay.
And, now, Kralik, how bad you looking after that endurance of the shell? Still looking bad, or is that just like a top left?
I mean, there's still a lot of blood surrounding me, and like I've taken wounds, but I look significantly more vigored and enraged. You don't have to worry about me.
Okay, then I will hold out, and in response to Lucky, there's the staircase there, but it seems like they're following the blood, so I don't know how well we're going to get away from them all. And that's it.
Okay. Then this thing is going to attack Kralik again. A 20, a natural 20, and a 19.
Yeah, you have it. You rolled with advantage on all of it, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay. A total of 39 divided by 2 is 19.
19. Okay.
As he is trying to cut you to ribbons so that he can eat you.
Yep.
Vakaris.
Oh, hiya. I really think I'm just gonna stick with what I've been doing. So, the guy that's attacking Krellick, definitely, he seems to be doing the most damage. He doesn't look like he's been healing or anything, right?
No, he's just enraged.
Sweet, this is to him.
That's gonna hit.
Killing it on to hit, sucking at damage. That's it.
Okay. Lauren, it's your turn.
All right. I will continue trying to hit this guy in front of me.
Okay. That's gonna hit. And he's still up.
Okay. How bad does Krellick look?
Good question.
I will throw him a healing word, 2nd level. And that's my turn. And
Okay.
yep.
And you're going to be attacked again. The 22 and a natural 20. For a total of 10.
And that's a Lorne, right?
Yes, yes. Okay. As a...
Somebody's got hot dice tonight.
They also get to roll at advantage because of all the blood in the water. But I'm rolling too much. I'm rolling too good. Okay. Another Sahaugen comes around the corner. This one is a little bit thinner, not as built, and is carrying a staff made of coral that is entirely black. And I need Ren to make me charisma saving throw.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oof.
Keeping it?
Yep. I don't have anything to refill. What are you talking about?
Okay. Lauren, you feel the water around you suddenly surge towards you and envelop you so tightly and obscure your vision so intensely. It is all black, and you are suddenly somewhere else that is filled with a murky, polluted water. You are somewhere else entirely. You have been banished. Okay. Lucky, we'll swim over here and try to help you out. Yop. Okay, so we're not trying to be quiet. Sounds good. And hit him with a thunderous touch. And this guy swims forward and casts command at Yop. I need Yop to make a wisdom saving throw. Okay. You hear a deep voice in a language you only just understand. It sounds so close to Aquan, but is still not quite there. Commanding you to hold. But that sounds ridiculous, so you're not going to do that. And it's your
No,
turn.
thank you. Betty, back up, please. Betty will back up. I will kick a pedal on the lower portion of my tower shield and pump it a little bit, and then out of the center of the shield that has a little gear, about 6 mechanical looking cicada will fly out, and they will envelop Krellick.
Am I getting smaller?
No, my friend, you're getting bigger. That's why Betty had to back up.
This guy's got 2. Pushed. Actually, no, he can go right here. Ah.
And that's my turn.
Okay. And then that fella who's just been shoved gets to take a turn, and he's going to attack. I don't know why I didn't speak when I said that just now. He's lashing out at Lucky. And it is Krellick's turn.
Okay. My gigantic form. I'll grip the great axe tight. You can see like the knuckles on my hands turning white, and I just bring my axe down over and over again against this guy. The air around me is like warming. There's so much rage pouring off. So I'm going to reckless attack this boy until I die from it. Okay, it's a nat 20 to hit. For 36 damage.
Killer.
Yep. I will swing once more at him. I actually can't see the roll because there's like, sometimes Roll20 has a chat error where like it shows you a thing that you can't get rid of.
It's only
so
a 15. That's a miss.
Okay, 15 miss. Okay. I will, as a bonus action, I hate to miss out on my great weapon master, but as a bonus action, I will activate the flicker light armor and cast blur on myself. He takes extra damage because I'm big. He takes an extra D4, I believe it is.
It's 2d4 because you crit.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Holy shit.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
All right. Sorry, I'm still trying to eat dinner. Zashel,
you're
your
fine.
turn.
You're good. Ignore that. That was me unmuting myself. It was this guy that we saw banish Lauren, correct?
One more time?
Not this guy. It was the dude back here that we saw banish Lauren.
Correct.
I don't suppose anyone can do anything about this thing in the back, and I will go ahead and use Eldritch Blast, and I'll do both bolts against him. Force those Constitution saves if I can hit. I am not. Well, no, we do get the. Lucky.
So far? Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So that's 18
That will hit.
and a 19.
Yeah.
Lucky coming through for me. Pretty strong there on those attack rolls.
Let's get those con saves.
They're both only DC 10. So
She fails the second one.
Perfect.
unfortunately, Lauren pops back into existence surrounded.
Whoop.
like pressed against a wall.
But well, welcome back, I think, and I will back up a little bit, just a little bit.
Okay. This dude's really excited that his enemy has gotten even more challenging to attack. So, oh my god. My lowest roll's a 14. I think that will miss, but then I have a 21 and a natural 20 for Krellick.
Oh, yeah, and flat rolls, because I had the blur on. So, yeah, my
Ooh,
AC
yes.
is 8.
Yep.
Yeah, my AC is 18.
Okay, then only one of them will hit for 8 slashing, reduced to 4.
Heck yeah. Well, just to clarify, the blur will give the disadvantage, but if they have advantage, I reckless still, so like it flat rolls, I think, for them. So
Yep,
'cause you
so
said
take
one of them was
another
like-
11.
yeah, because you said one was like a nat 20 or something, right?
So roll another 11.
Okay.
Or take another 11. And then it's Vicaris' turn.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. Can you tell me the damage again?
A total of 15.
15. Is that already reduced, or I need
Yes.
to reduce that? Okay.
Yes, that is reduced.
Okay.
Okay. Vicaris.
I
I can't read the. I cannot actually read. I'm gonna have to disconnect. I don't know what the
Oh.
roll is.
It's a 9 in total.
Oh, then I lose blur.
Yeah. Just refresh. That should fix it.
Yep.
Okay, Vicaris.
this is the one that got rid of Lauren, right? Or banished her.
Yes, I don't know if you would have seen that, but that's the one that
Okay.
Zashel was targeting just now.
Yeah, I saw half of them right here. Does that count?
If you could kind of see it, and then with the other context, I feel like you're at a good enough point. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I will focus fire. What's this say? No. Let's do firebolt. Mm-hmm. 15.
That's gonna hit.
Nice. Thanks, Lucky. 12, bitch.
Alright. Hey, I don't think it is, but are fire spells reduced underwater?
I'm aware of.
I don't think so either. I'm mostly fucking around. I don't think I care
No,
that much.
they actually are. Everything
Ah.
has resistance to fire underwater.
Okay, so 6 damage.
It's in the PHP for underwater combat.
Cool. You'd think I would have read that.
Gosh, who reads underwater combat?
I've read
It's
underwater combat
actually-
like 8 times, and even still, it's like most of it just is in one ear out the other.
I mean, just like,
Yeah,
what
there's
kind
a
of
lot
nerd?
of it that would normally apply, but just doesn't because of the group that we are. Like, normally, if you're using a battle axe or a great axe underwater, you do half damage. But Krellick has a swim speed because of his ring, so he's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's normally like tridents, daggers, and crossbow. Like ranged attacks are hard underwater. But
Yep. Which is
we all
why
have
I'm glad
swim
you guys have
speed,
like
which we all
come.
have.
Yeah, like you guys have all come prepared, so I have not really had to refresh on those rules because. Yeah. Lauren, your turn.
Yeah, do any of the guys around me look hurt? Or are they all still looking like they're good and
The enemies or your
the
friends?
enemies? The enemies.
Except most of them have taken some pretty heavy wounds. Not the
Alright.
guy right here, though.
Alright. You know, I'm going to try this, avoiding hitting myself and Krellick, of course, and cast sleep over here. Oh god, the dice rolls are so bad.
Oh no!
Alright. My dice rolls are bad. Well,
Hold on, I gotta do the math, because you might have gotten 2, but you may have only gotten 1. Oh my god, it's by 1 point. that
Does
Hmm?
does Lucky's Bless count for this?
No.
Damn.
No. That's the only one that goes down.
Well, that's one less enemy. That will be my turn.
Ooh, bummer. Okay. Let's go. Lauren. Well, maybe actually that was gonna be a mistake on. She is going to cast another spell that causes the water around her to swell and become denser and cast resistance on herself. And so that he's gonna try to the guy next to her, hopefully take him out. And with another rumble of thunder that rattles the water around and shakes the plants and earth around. That guy drops. Say drops. Just stops. Just floats. Just starts floating. And then, similarly, this guy over here puts out a hand and with the same motion as Lucky uses to attack, strikes out at Betty for a 24 to hit
Yeah, that'll hit.
for 30 thunder damage.
Yeah, she is unconscious.
Yeah, it's your turn.
How dare you? And she will go charging around Betty's corpse with her trident out for stabby time.
That's gonna hit. Okay. Alright, cool. Cool.
That's it.
Okay. And then it is Krellick's turn.
Is it possible to grab this man I've been attacking, and if I grapple him, put him in the room with us? Like, lift him up over me and put him on the other side of me?
If you succeed the grapple, yes.
Okay, I will attempt to do so.
Okay.
I believe I have advantage from a number of things, but also from
Yes.
being large and whatnot.
Mhm.
But no numerical benefit. 16.
Barely he fends you off using the shield.
Okay. I go for it again. I reach out and try to grab him by one of his arms to pull him to the other side. 26.
By 1 point, you succeed.
Ooh, it's a good fight. I'll grab hold of him and like drag him up across the. I don't know how big the room is if I'm near the ceiling, but I move him to the other side. I want him, right there.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle of my friends and not his. I can't end my turn over top of Lucky, so I will stay where I am. Making the grapples are special melees, so do I maintain my rage from using them?
I believe you do, and more importantly, if you take damage in this next turn, which you likely will, so... Because that's part of it, you know?
Yeah, well, it's, I think it's like I have to take damage, like,
Yeah.
since my last turn, that sort of stuff.
And you have.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Then...
I wouldn't worry too much about taking damage.
I'm taking it for sure. Okay, yeah, that's I don't think I have an actual bonus action currently because I've used that. I didn't do the thing. I've already raged. That's my turn.
Okay. Zashel.
Oh boy. Well, I can't really get to Krellick to do any sort of major healing, so I am just going to see if I can help him out with Ugly here and hit him with a sacred.
Which one again?
Or Eldritch Blast. The one Krellick has been fighting
Okay.
for the past few rounds.
Mhm.
Actually, I'm going to do Eldritch Blast. I'll hit him with both rays. 19.
That will miss.
Oh boy. Which means that 16 will also miss.
Mm-hmm.
Krellick, how you feeling?
I'm just screaming.
I will drop 3 dice of healing light onto Krellick.
Thank you very much.
9. Well, my dice are trash tonight also.
You're still at a 18 AC, right, Krellick?
Correct.
Okay. Then, even in your claws, this thing slashes at your wrists and arms and causes you to bleed so much more. Let's go. 40 reduced to 20.
Okay.
Vicaris, your turn.
Focusing on the spellcaster, going back to Ray of Frost, because fire sucks here. Oh.
Which one again?
The
The one you
spellcaster.
targeted last time?
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, I targeted him last time. 12?
A 12 does not hit.
Yeah, figured.
All right, Lauren, you're up.
All right. So, when this one, like, shocked Betty, did that look like it was a spell, or is it just like a natural thing it can produce? Would I know?
Roll me Arcana or Religion.
Oh, fun. I'm good at neither of those. I don't know.
It just looked like exactly how Lucky often will just hit things with her, like with skin to skin contact, and cause them to be forced back by a
Alright.
burst of thunder. Same sound, same effect. Like it from your perspective, it was the same thing.
Well, I don't know what that is, so I'm just gonna go hit this guy in front of me. At least I consistently bludgeon people. That's my turn.
All right. Sorry, and it was this one again?
Yes. This one.
Okay. Right. Okay. There is distinct sound visible to more orcs entering, coming down the passage. Then the one you've been fighting, Lauren, is going to try to dive past you. You are welcome to make an opportunity attack, as Krellick will also be provoked. Will have an opportunity attack provoked.
I will try to hit it.
25 will hit. Okay. For 8.
Yeah, I'll swing.
Okay.
At it. I think. Sorry, I'm just looking to see if Great Weapon Master applies on anything. It is before you make a melee attack. Okay. Yep. So I can do it on that. 20. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Pretty good.
That's gonna hit.
For 17.
Ooh. Still barely up. She swims past and reaches with a staff in hand at Lucky and grabs her arm, and you hear Lucky scream. And she will turn around and strike out at the aggressor and miss. And then the fella next to Yop will strike out at you again, just with the hand, similarly to how we grasped Betty. But I think a 16 will miss. Is that correct?
That will miss.
Okay. Yop, it's your turn.
Keep your damn hands off me.
That will miss, and you feel a change.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, the 13 will actually hit. But you feel a change. You no longer have bless.
Okay.
Okay. Both of those will hit, though. Hey. Damn.
And that's it.
Okay. Kralik, you're up.
I loom over this creature and I'll raise my battle axe to it and say out in Aquan,
I'm gonna kill you and smash your skull with that shield.
and I'm gonna recklessly swing at the boy. It is a 20 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming I also am not blessed.
That is correct.
Okay. For 22 damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Another set of swings. Ooh, 14's not gonna get it.
Oh, you have him on the ropes, but you are missing these last couple. You are blinded with rage.
I certainly am. I cannot move, and I have no bonus actions, so I spend the remainder of my turn just bellowing in this thing's face, just slamming him over and over again. Oh, he takes one more d4. Sorry, because the enlarged.
Yep.
For 3.
Okay. He's up by 1.
He'll probably kill me.
Zashel, your turn.
Feels bad to steal that. Besides, Lucky is getting messed up, so I've only got 1 spell slot left. I will go ahead and I don't want to burn my last spell slot in case I need to heal, so I will go ahead and hit that guy with 2 blasts from Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
19 to hit for 8 damage.
That will hit and kill it.
Okay. Can I redirect my second blast, or is that just wasted on his corpse? Okay, then I will hit Baldy over here, or Tentacle Head.
That's gonna hit. No bless though.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even register it before 18 was.
And I will spend 2 healing light dice on Lucky.
Okay. The hissing and spitting Kralik continues. And he's... Oh my god! He might knock you down.
Oh, that's unlucky. The healing.
Yep.
I can't see your health numbers, Kralik, because they're hidden under the tokens for Lauren and Baldy.
Oh,
So
yeah.
every time I was like, how hurt are you? And you're like, I'm fine. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, well, you know.
34. Oh, hold on. Is that right? 44. Reduced to 22. Prelic.
Okay. It's like a glaive he's getting me with?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I raise my axe up for a final blow that I know will be true. And his glaive just pierces right through my chest.
Vicaris. Doug? Hello?
He stepped away about
Oh, he
5
did.
minutes ago, but
Okay, we'll let him take his turn when he returns. Lauren.
Oh, this doesn't look good. Karlik is down, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I will bonus action try to heal him. Get him back up. And for my action, I will just try to hit this guy over here.
Okay.
With my...
That's
Oh.
gonna hit.
Really? 14 hits, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's my turn. That's all I got.
Okay. Then these bastards. How? Yeah, they're not gonna try to help them. And they are going to attack. One of them is going to try to eat Krellick as he is rousing.
I'm prone.
Yeah. But these dudes aren't particularly strong.
Ball underwater.
4 slashing damage for you, Krellick. And then the second one to Lauren is only going to hit one of those 2 attacks for 3 piercing damage. Because they're still attacking with just claws and teeth. Okay. Then... Uh-oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Lucky is going to try forcing the one against the wall, the one that has been hitting at Yop, to hold by shouting again in that same tone, Yop, that you heard before, but it is clearly not directed at you. And he freezes. And his eyes begin to drift. Yop, it's your turn.
Doug is back.
Let's let Doug take his turn.
Yep, Doug, yep.
Hi, did I miss anything important?
Krellick got pretty wrecked, but he's back.
Yeah. It's been dramatic.
Okay. I'm assuming the spellcaster I was focusing on is down?
Yep.
Okay. Does anyone present themselves as super big threats? You know what? Let's blow a spell. Fuck it, right? I will cast Slow on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, all them people.
What's your spell save DC?
16, unfortunately.
Oh no, that's not good.
Fuck.
That's not good for you. Okay, hold on. Okay.
This will be when the dice turn on Sarah.
Fingers crossed.
Hell yeah.
And wisdom. Oh god. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, you say it was a 15?
16.
16. Okay. So, let me mark the ones who have been slow.
Ooh, plural.
That is it. 3 of them.
Hey.
Heck yeah.
I was honestly
Big.
expecting more or less. So.
When I said oh no, it was in favor of you because half of the dudes back succeeded, and I felt bad about that.
Eh.
Krellick.
No, my turn.
Oh, yep. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Go.
I'm gonna take 2 stabbies at the dude right in front of me.
Okay, you have advantage for the first one. Okay, that's gonna hit. Good hit. Okay.
I assume that second one. I assume a 15's a miss.
No, it hits.
Oh, sweet.
He's not armored at all.
All right, so that's 17 total damage,
Okay.
and that's it.
Okay. Krellick, it's your turn.
Okay. I will stand up from prone.
Your dude is hazy now. He's still enraged, but he is not moving like he was a moment ago.
Yeah. I noticed that I'm still big, which means Yop is still in the fight, which means it's not over yet. So I'll look down, and the axe, since it fell, is normal sized. I'll look down, see my claws, and I'm gonna try to rip this thing's arms off.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. I always forget. I can't reckless with my claws, right? I
You
always
can.
forget if we can.
Wait. I mean, you should be able to, because the claws are established as a weapon.
Yeah, advantage on melee weapon attacks using strength rolls. And these are they are strength based. So yeah, if I can reckless, I will write a note to myself to also remember that. Okay. Just to clarify, I can swing recklessly with the claws, right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, cool. I will do so. 23 and 26.
Okay, roll damage.
It's 11 and 9.
Your claws grasp at the edges of the shield near his shoulder, and with all of your weight and force, rip and take his arm and half of his chest with him as his body begins to drift in 2 pieces away, and this shield is in your hands.
I'll hold the shield, but there's not a lot of time. I'll look to Lorne and Yop and the others in common and say,
We should either kill them or run.
and I'll reach for my my maul. And that's actually no, I'm holding a shield, so I'll reach for my battle axe, but that's my turn.
Okay. Zashel?
This guy's toast. This
Oh.
guy's here, right?
This guy. And the one up there is still up.
Alrighty. And I saved this for a reason. I will walk up to Krellick. I will pat him on the back of the shell. Good job. Also, good idea. We really do need to figure out what we're doing. That is 24 healing for Krellick. And that's me tapped out. And I'm done.
Okay. Lauren?
All right. Are we running or are we killing these guys? What are we doing? I mean,
Decision is to make a. Oh.
I mean, no one has left. I don't know if I should leave. Oh, how high is the ceiling? Can I swim over people?
You can, yes.
Yes, but this guy's here, so I will hit that guy.
21 will hit.
And
Okay.
guess I will stay here. Yep.
Okay. Then Vicaris.
I'm gonna go for this guy down here. Boom. Ah, bitch, come on.
Wait, which one again?
The one right there.
Okay. That's
12.
gonna hit because he's slowed.
Nice.
There's no bless anymore.
Ah, bitch.
He's
Well-
slowed. Oh my god. Okay.
10 cold.
All right. Okay. And then it's their turn. They're going to attack Krellick. And and he'll take 5 reduced to piercing damage.
Okay. And they swung with advantage.
Yeah, these guys are not as strong as the last one. And the other one will miss Lauren entirely. Lucky is going to say, I'm gonna say run, and she is going to cast darkness, not knowing if that's going to work, into the hallway. And this last guy is going. Yop, does a 19 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay. This guy next to you puts out a hand again to try and make contact with you, and you hold up your shield to keep knocking his arms back, and then it is your turn.
I'm gonna try and pin that arm to the wall.
Okay. It's gonna hit. And you go a little long, and instead of just the arm, you take his chest. And he dies. He is killed, pinned to the wall.
Fantastic. And I will chuck my trident at that guy.
Okay. 21 will hit. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Could you actually roll that with disadvantage? He is in some darkness.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I will draw a thing. That's still good. Okay. All right. And then Krellick, it is your turn. I'm working on getting that bubble up.
Okay, so the hallway down here is all shrouded in darkness, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Make that happen.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I can't see. I also don't know anything about this, what is in this room, because I cannot see beyond my general space.
Mhm.
The wall is made of like a chitinous shelling material, right?
The wall of this room is a black stone that has been shaved down to a perfect, smooth, crisp edge, but is lightly covered with underwater grasses that have begun to cling and grow.
Okay. Okay. Shit. Okay. I turn to fuck who okay. I turn to Zashel and say,
Zazel, what are we doing?
and I will I know that there's still, well, I think that there's probably still people here. I'll swing that way, but it's not going to be a good idea. Okay. I'm just swinging them all. I'll Great Weapon Master it, but it's disadvantage.
That's
So the
gonna miss.
7 and 11.
Yeah, that's oh wait, hold on. Yeah. Oh wait, he's slowed. That one hits.
Yes, sick.
Come through slow.
22.
And you hear a crunch as he is crushed. He is dead.
I'll make a mental note to add 1 skull to me, and then also remember to ask how everyone else did, because I didn't pay attention.
I was busy.
I was busy. Can I use my bonus action to put my dead shield away and pick up my my great axe? Am I able to do that in for the rest of my turn?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll let you do that. That's
Okay.
fine.
Then I will do that.
Okay. Zashel.
It was a long trip to get here, but that's the only path we know out. So I don't know. Push on through, I suppose. We can check upstairs. Actually, how far am I from? Not probably too far. Yes, by way too much. Six, 1, 2, 3, 4. Time to find out where this hallway goes. I will take the dash action. There.
Okay. Lauren.
10 feet of movement left. Can I see where this leads at the top, or do I need to take another step?
It is empty hallway that extends farther in that direction and then bends to, I believe it would be your right at the end. Some good, at least 20 feet or so.
Sorry, I'm kind of blind. Which way did Zashel go?
He went this
I went
way
up the stairs.
to the stairs.
Okay, I will try to follow him, I suppose. After hitting this guy.
Okay. That's gonna hit.
And I'm just gonna swim over. I said this way, right? Oh, I forgot to bring my... Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. Vicaris?
I will. I assume we're all kind of heading that way at this point. So, since I can't see anybody, I will do the same. Taking my turn to dash, and that's as far as I can get.
One of them is going to thrash about wildly in the darkness, trying to hit something and miss everything. And Lucky is going to follow you guys. 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, it's your turn.
I am going to pull out my Tinker's tools and use an action to revive Betty. And for her bonus action, or for my bonus action, she'll do repair. And while she's repairing, so that's 11 points for her, I am going to see if I can see my trident lying, if any part of my trident's sticking out of the darkness.
Ooh, okay. Make me perception check with disadvantage. Okay, that feels fair.
Yep.
The water is swirling with what almost looks like black, like squid ink, and it is completely obscured.
That's my turn.
Okay. Krellick.
Okay. I'll look to Yop and say,
We should go. Keep me big as long as you can.
and I'll actually start heading that direction to follow the others.
Okay.
I will. Ooh, you know what I'll do? I think I was here-ish. I will hold my reaction to move and follow Yop.
Okay. Cool. All right. Zashel, are you going to continue moving for your turn?
I will not be dashing. I will move 30 feet, and then I will ready an action to Eldritch Blast if I see one of the somebody coming up the stairs behind me, basically.
Okay. You see this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And Lauren, you're also following?
Yeah.
Okay. If we can, we'll take a round to get everyone there. Oh. We'll bring Lauren next. Bakaris, are you following?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, keep in
And-
mind I'm slow.
Yeah. You'll take a minute. And just trying to see if I can get a couple more hits on Krellick before he leaves. They miss. Okay. Yop, your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hightail it, probably right under Krellick.
Okay.
And Betty will make it 20 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20, and that's it.
Okay. And then Krellick's held action to move as well will not provoke opportunity because they cannot see. So this.
Do I fit through the opening or do I have to squeeze?
You are big enough to go through the passage.
Okay.
Okay. Just. Select everybody. All right, everyone, and you make it to the next floor.
We have any idea how many rounds that was?
In its totality, I do not.
What are we thinking? 6, 7, something like that?
At least, yeah. It's not much longer for enlarge.
That's exactly what I was asking for, so yeah. Yeah, actually, I mean, considering we're out of round by round, it probably drops now.
Okay. All right, gang.
I'll swap weapons to the great axe. I'm facing down the stairwell or the hallway wherever we are, like away from us, like slowly backing up with the group. Just saying,
They're gonna track us by the blood, so we need to do what we're doing very quickly.
Yeah. I don't know exactly where we're going. I'm hoping we can find the overland exit. But I figured that hallway was long and it would have been easy for us to get surrounded in there. Or at least stuck in there. Now we're just lost. So there's that.
Well, we should be lost quickly.
Always go left.
One for me here, Grellick.
I mean, if Dasani's not here, ain't you's in charge.
Go straight down the hallway.
Careful. I'm assuming I can see this stuff since I can see the tokens.
Uh-huh.
Is this like a door, or just an arch?
It is, I believe. Sorry, I'm getting to the new page. There is a cage gate and a lot of sharks that are all armored and have and they have like plated metal and debris and plant life forming shells around each of them, but they seem to move very comfortably. They're just swimming.
This would explain why they didn't immediately attack Dasani, at the very least. They might have thought he was one of their... whatever the heck these are.
Yeah, they sharks. Okay. Are we going that way or this way?
That way's a right. Always go left.
Okay.
Down the hallway we go. As I'm walking, I will go ahead and blink Quetzal out of existence. I will send him to his little safety dimension. Hopefully he's still alive.
Okay. You don't wanna like check on him or anything?
If I'm still within 100 feet.
Well, I mean, you could bring him to you, and then...
Oh, yeah. Well, I have to snap him out of existence and then bring him back. I can't just
Mhm.
summon to me
Yeah.
directly. So,
Yeah.
Yes, I will go ahead and pop him out and then resummon him.
Okay. At which point you are given the images of several Sahaugen that have moved past him in another direction and back towards the prison that you
Shit.
guys left. And you see briefly the flashing image, although his sight is a little limited, so it's mostly the smell of like you see there's like scents and sounds as someone screams and there is blood in the water.
Yeah, I think they may have found that our Triton friend had gotten loose. So, if we want to try to rescue him before we continue down this hallway, we can turn around now.
Why didn't he just leave?
I agree. I think we might be better circling back than trying to fight our way back to him.
Yeah, we need to be finding a way out. I mean, didn't we see what was here? Isn't that it?
I mean, we don't have a great idea. We have some idea. We know that they have all these sharks. We know that there's plenty of them, but probably not enough to really give any sort of useful indication to an invasion force.
I don't know. There's a shit ton of them.
I mean, we could always leave and come back tomorrow after we've rested and try to take a different path, but...
I think we stirred up the hornet's nest.
Alright, quiet. There's something down here. I see it at the end of the hallway.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's heard us at the other end of the hallway, so...
Well,
Because we're walking and talking.
Slow down.
one sec. Let me see what this guy's up to. No, he is his back to you, looking into the room. Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Zazel, what are you doing? You're just standing there.
Yeah, there's somebody in the. I just said there's somebody at the end of the hall, Krellick.
Okay, so sort it out.
Did you miss the part where I said previously that I'm tapped out? I have almost no magical energy left.
Okay, what do we do?
Well, I figured I'd wait for Vicaris since he told us to wait because his transformation is done and he is moving very slowly.
I'm assuming I didn't hear that, so I'll just keep slowly swimming.
Okay, there we go. Just be ready.
Oh, hiya! What's everyone doing?
Shh.
Oh, my bad.
I guess I will try to very quietly advance to the door.
Roll me stealth.
Gonna go great.
Mhm.
Because I got nothing. Oh, 16.
Ooh, that's pretty good. He does not notice you yet.
What's he doing?
He is arms crossed, facing the interior of this room, and seems to be sort of nodding along with something. You can hear some noise coming from further into the chamber.
Hey, Quetzal, buddy, I need you to do this for me. Quetzal has a slightly better stealth than I do.
Are we under Lucky's effect again?
Mm-mm.
It wouldn't
No.
matter. This is an
No.
ability check, not an attack roll or a saving throw.
Lucky provides guidance.
It's true, but not right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've only paid attention to the plus for some reason.
The Sahaugan turns around at the brush of what feels like possibly an eel at his feet and picks it up. Actually, let's get an athletics check.
Sure.
Acrobatics also available. Oh, he manages to slip away.
Oh boy. Well, I don't know what's going on, but you guys need to hurry. And Quetzal will just run away. He's a little snaky boy. He's not here to fight.
I poke my head around the corner and look at Zashel, because I can only see you, and I'll whisper,
What are we doing?
I guess before I try to do anything, does that guy chase Quetzal or does he just let him go?
It just lets him go.
Okay. In that case, I will just silently wave them down the hallway.
Okay, we're going.
Quiet. There's
I need every roll stealth.
a praying or something.
Unfortunate. Yep.
Stealth is my strong suit. Also, I have disadvantage, so.
Mhm. Well, at least it wasn't me.
Clank, clank, clank.
Look, it's in the water. It's hard to be quiet.
she
Betty, you're making too much noise. Squawk.
Zashel, you see the fins around this creature's head flick, and he turns around, steps around the corner, and sees all of you, then shouts into the room, and you hear some murmurs on the water. Roll initiative.
Is that a door or something that can be closed?
It is not as a passageway.
Okay, just passageway. Okay.
Get it out of the way.
Initiative's not the first place for. Alright, gang. Yop is up first.
Betty and I will run up here. Oh, oops. And I will pull out a little metal disc that has a couple very small spikes on it, and I will slap it on Krellick's neck. Go get him.
Cool. Bonus action?
Betty will dodge.
Cool. Zashel.
Hear and understand me. Okay. I have no idea if this guy can understand me, so not. I will simply wave, like, hi, sorry, don't mind us, we're just passing through, and then I will. I'm going to go ahead. How? No, these are not. This is like a 10-foot ceiling, right? Okay.
Yep.
Never mind. It would take too long to use Shape Water to freeze the door shut. So.
Kick ass move, though.
It would have been a great idea if I had thought of it before. I could have
Yeah.
just frozen the area. Instead, I will simply just. Eldritch Blast this guy. I will try. Anyway. Well, that's 26 to hit
Mm-hmm.
for 2 force damage, and
Uh-huh.
a 15 for a 7 if it hits.
Does not hit.
I will go ahead and pull out one of my daggers, and that'll be it.
Okay. I'll swim up to you, Zashel, with a spear in one hand and readying claws and gnashing teeth. 12 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, that's not good. And then a 14 and a 7. So a total of 11 points of damage for you.
He takes 40 cold damage.
40?
He hit me twice. He takes 20 each time.
Awesome.
Damn.
Love that. Great. All right. Cool. Right. Let's see. Attack. Oh, actually, you dash to get there. That's all he can do. And I'm moving some tokens. Lauren, you can take a turn, as you can hear creatures begin to move water passage.
Okay. It's hard. Everyone's in front of me. If I go over here, can I hit this thing? Around the corner? Or no?
Yes.
I will do that, and I will try to smack him with a stick. Oh, I don't think that's gonna hit.
No.
That is my turn.
Okay. So, due to our dashing to get low here, and Krellick, it's your turn.
How much of this shield am I able to use? Am I able to use its physical effects
You can use it as a shield for now.
for now? Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. I will keep it where it is, which is hooked up on my many straps and latches and whatnot. Oh shit! There's a lot. I wasn't looking. There's a lot more people down there right now.
Yeah.
Cool. I will go into a rage as my friends are in danger and we're not running fast enough. I'm going to attempt to shove this guy into this space.
Okay.
Athletics at advantage. Oh, it's an 11.
He rolled 2 nat 2s. He's shoved.
Yes. I will use my movement to take in that space, and I'll look to Vakars and say,
Can you just blow them up or something?
and I'll use my second attack to hit this guy in the head.
Okay.
I will just great weapon master.
Sorry, the big one or the littler one?
The one directly in front of me. It's a reddish background.
Yeah, the little. Okay.
Yes,
Sorry,
this-
that wasn't clear on my part.
No, you were fine. It's a 14 to hit.
That will hit.
Oh, cool. For 23.
And you kill him instantly.
Excellent. That's my turn.
Okay. Let's see if I can do something. Okay, it's no good. Okay. Lucky is just going to closer. Fucking again, and is going to put her hands out for another jet of black ink to obscure path. And Vakaris, it's your turn.
That was actually what I was gonna do. So, I don't have any big damaging spells right now, so I will convert sorcery points as a bonus action into a second level spell slot, and
Okay.
then cast Alter Self on myself again. I'm not gonna populate it because I don't want to look at that face. By the way, I've been meaning to change it. And I'll just say, I don't know, now seems like a time that we should probably running. And I will do exactly that.
Okay.
That was... Yep. Perfect.
Yop, it's your turn.
All right, I will follow Vakaris down the hall.
Okay. Sorry about that. Zashel, you're up.
Right. Nope. I will actually just dodge. I will wait till Lucky gets past.
Oh, okay. All right, then.
I'm still relatively untouched, so.
You see the darkness being pulled by the currents of the water as this thing strikes out and tries to hit something, but misses because I can't see. Right. Lauren, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I guess I will try to get away from these things. Oh, if I can grab myself and not the big giant circle. Guess we're going this way. I don't want to get too far ahead of everyone because reasons, and I'll just use my action to dodge if they catch up.
Okay. Kralik, it's your turn.
I think there's a thing here. So I'm gonna try to boot whatever's there backwards.
Cool.
How would you like to do that for the darkness effect?
Just roll a flat roll because you're raging, right?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's a 10.
Yeah, you connect, but you're, but he doesn't move.
Okay. I'll like rip my foot out of its grasp and hold my maul in one hand and just like a real quick pop with my fist at the boy to try to again knock it back.
Okay.
It's a 19.
That's enough. Yep.
I'll look to Zash and say,
Okay, we can go now.
and I'm gonna run past him. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay, and Lucky's gonna try to swim by here, snag the back of your suit, Zashel, and try to drag you along. It's up to you whether or not you resist.
I was drinking. No, Zashel will go ahead and be pulled along.
Cool.
What? No, I was covering. It's fine. Go.
Okay. Oh no, Quetzal. Uh-oh. What the shit? Okay. Alright. We'll hold initiative for just a second. Vicaris, your turn.
Okay, I am going to swim forward. Let's see how far I can go on this bitch. Fuck. I will dash, but I'm gonna stop short. So that way I'm not right in the middle of a fucking doorway. And then I will turn around and just be like, there's a lot of corridors and a lot of openings for a potential ambush.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fully aware. I probably gave my position away.
Yeah. Yup, it's your turn.
Let me do a little measuring here. Okay, I think Betty and I can get just about up to that T intersection, and so that is what we are going to do.
Zashel?
I'm just gonna. I will back up 30 feet, and I'm going to freeze that block of water.
Okay.
I'm just going to start putting shit in their way.
Okay.
And I will back up 30 feet. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30.
Oh.
Yeah, like that space that he just moved into.
Yeah, he cannot move there. He hit something. Yep. Cool.
I mean, you can go over it. It's only it's a 5-foot cube that I freeze. So
Yeah. Well, he can't. I rolled randomly to see which direction he would try. And he would just hit that thing. All right. Lauren, it's your turn.
All right. I think I will continue to keep swimming. Everyone looks okay. All right. And I will use my action to dodge because I don't want to outpace anyone and run into something because I'm loud and not stealthy. Yep.
Okay. I swim forward. It's 40 feet. I go left, and as I curve, I just say left. I will use my action to dash. That'll drop my rage, and that is my turn.
Okay. And then... Here and Vicaris, your turn.
Is Akiko down there for a reason? Does she know the right way?
That's the direction that Krellick went.
Oh hell yeah. Okay, cool. I don't want.
Fucking no.
I don't want to know if I can be here. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Boom. And... Oh shit, was that on? Yeah, shit, I have more space. Okay, fuck it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, cool. Nope, I'm not gonna yell this time.
Yup, it's your turn.
Everybody go left. And dashing on my action gets me to just about there.
Cool. Zash.
The actual range on Shapewater is only 30 feet, so I will go 5, 10, 15. Whoops. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I will, once again, freeze this space. Come on, Lauren. We're going this way. I'm gonna seal this behind us as best I can. Although they can realistically kind of just push this stuff around.
Actually, going to finish. Because it's only going to take a couple of rounds to get that ice up, and they're not going to catch up in time. Okay.
Let's keep going.
Hey, Lauren has like an actual like light, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
My
okay.
stick is lit up, which is why I also didn't want to go too far ahead in case I alerted people with the light.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, then that's a non-attunement, the drift globe. Yeah. I'd like to reach up and squeeze the drift globe and activate dawn. Daylight, sorry. Daylight.
Oh my god, okay.
Because I can't see. I feel like I need to see more. So there's already light, you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. 1 second. Add this and make it bigger.
Bigger.
Boom.
Okay, cool. I assume me and Vicaris are booking it forward, right?
I don't think that's the right way to go, because the straight up turns right again into what I think to be the same hall. That was a lot, sorry.
Well, you mean left?
Right. No, left.
Okay, left.
Okay. You find yourselves in a large open area with stone pillars rising from floor to ceiling, 2 to your left and right. It is quiet, empty, peaceful, and there are old, scratched out carvings on each of these pillars. At one time depicted more of the... what's the word? There's some visages of lizard folk that have been completely clawed out, but the bodies and tails are still very much visible, and you can interpret that as that image, but they've been smeared with paint and blood to alter the appearance some.
Sick. Sarah, just as a note, the daylight, it's 60 feet bright light and then another 60 feet dim light.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah,
did I not
it's-
type it in right?
Yeah, it's very big.
I thought I did 260 instead of. That didn't fix it. The shit. Let's try this.
Yeah, I think that's doing it.
That's
Yep.
it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm assuming everyone is coming into the space, right?
I don't know. Is everybody?
Yes.
But I definitely turn to Yop and point in this direction, which would be facing this to the right, stage left, and point and say,
There is more that way. We should.
are these stairs up?
Up.
We should go up, back, or this way.
And I point this over this way.
Stairs up, or is it just like a raised dais that's super high up?
It's stairs. It's a very broad staircase.
I definitely think we should go up. I assume we're looking for the top exit that we, the above water exit that we saw. And that would mean up.
Okay, I run up.
Never mind. I was gonna ask about the carvings and the relief and stuff to see if they were like religious or more like a history, but I don't think Sasha's actually taking the time to check right now.
daylight with you. Okay. I need a perception check and stealth if you are going stealthy.
I will attempt a stealth in the bright light.
That's a good point, actually. I don't think stealth is going to be an option with the bright light. We're going to go perceptional.
This light's too bright.
Who could have known? Passive perception. Lauren, what's yours? What's your passive?
22.
Okay. It's actually quite a tall staircase, and you can see and also are familiar with what it feels like to be rising in what's the I guess altitude, that's not quite it, but elevation in water. You know that you are nearing the surface of the water. You're just gonna keep going up?
Yep. I
Okay.
mean, it looks like we're heading up.
You're just gonna...
I mean, I'll share that with the group, yeah, but
Okay.
I don't know if that stops us from leaving, though.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Cool. You break the surface of the water and are in a room with more of those smooth, perfect walls. But one side is not yet completed and is rough-hewn and being actively carved. You hear the sounds of labor. You hear pickaxes and shovels and hammers, and you hear shouting all around. Can you guys see? Okay. There is a bit of a wall around this entrance to the stairway, but you know how close you are to many creatures around. You can move?
You said this space, we have broken the surface of the water, but we are still underwater.
Yeah, like you can be up to like your chin kind of thing. Because you're on stairs, you have a little bit of leeway of what's the word?
I was thinking like, my thought is, have we broken the surface of the sea at whole, or are we in like a bathysphere thing where it's a chamber of air within this structure under the ocean?
That is a good question that I don't think you would know the answer to.
Okay.
All you know is that you are above water.
We are no longer. There is breathable air, right?
Yes.
And the walls, it's not. It's the same like rock material.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, I swim. I swim. Just shout left as I rocket to the left, looking for an exit.
And see many slaves laboring and toiling. And Zhaugen, to your left, to your right.
Hell yeah. I rush forward and I swing the maul at this guy and then follow up at this guy.
Cool. Roll initiative first.
These slaves are gonna get us out of here.
Sure they are.
Hey. Yeah. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. An enemy gets to go first. Kralik, would you make me a wisdom saving throw?
I sure can. It's a nat 20/21.
That's amazing. You come around the corner, maul in hand, and shouting. And you hear someone command the blood in your body to hold, and you just keep following through, and are not paralyzed. Okay. And Lucky is going to try to keep this person back. Okay. And upon making contact with her, kills her instantly, and she drops. That's fortunate. As some of these slavers begin to move to block an exit. Lauren.
All right. I guess I will come out this way. Oh, there's a lot of people. And I'm guessing the slaves are the non-fish people, correct?
They are all chained and laboring.
Okay. I will try to hit this guy with a stick. And I don't think that hits. That's my check.
Correct. Okay. This next guy, 2, 6, is just going to lay to leave. And as I'm rolling those dice, Zashel, you can take a turn.
I think dude who is laying into Lucky is going to eat some Sacred Flame.
Cool.
Maybe. And that should actually be 12 damage because for some reason...
Unfortunately, he saves.
Okay, good. That gives me time to figure out why my thing didn't work correctly.
And with claws and a spear in hand, he actually does some nasty damage. It's not good. Vakaris, you're up.
Sure. It looks like we haven't chosen a side to go. So I am going to bonus action to convert one of my spell slots to sorcery points. That'll give me 3, and I'm gonna use 2 to cast my light fraction spell. God damn it! And then I had it up 15 feet. We're gonna put it on this side. Actually, that worked out perfectly.
Ooh, good work.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave it right there. And
right.
I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, and you know what? Stop there. We'll just wait.
Cool. Kralik.
Are these slaves?
Ooh, sorry, real quick. So that's concentration, which means I lost my alter self. Is this still like requiring swimming to move around?
You are above water.
Okay, so I can walk at normal speed.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm good.
Hell yeah, normal speed.
About fucking time.
Are these slaves like in chains and whatnot, like ankles, arm, you know what I mean, that kind of thing?
At the ankles, and a metal collar.
Metal collar.
Yep.
Yeah. Are they all anchored to like a position in the wall, or one of these guys holding like chains to any of them? Anything like that?
The ones next to you have these gigantic mauls crafted of coral and stone and, sea detritus, and are occasionally hitting the slaves to keep them behind, within this region. They are not anchored to anything but themselves so that they can continue working.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. I definitely want one of their mauls as a trophy. So as I begin to reach back to kill these things, I'm gonna shout out in common to all the slaves.
If you help us get out of here and kill all the Soggies, I'll pay you 5 gold each.
And then I'm gonna try to break this thing's face in.
Could you make me a persuasion check as well?
Oh, you got it. Persuasion. Now, because I'm offering them gold and freedom, do I have advantage on this?
If you wish to get advantage on this, you are going to use your entire action to do this.
I'll roll flat. It'll be their choice. It's a 12, so it's their choice what they choose to do. I am gonna recklessly break this thing's face, though.
Okay. That will 19,
for 25. Oh, sorry. I am not raging currently. So 23. 14.
Will barely hit.
Ooh, nice. For 22.
And you will crush that thing into the wall.
Hell yeah.
I'll use my bonus action to swing at this guy because I killed something.
Mm-hmm.
It's all reckless. 13.
Will miss.
Yeah, cool. That's my turn.
Okay. Yop.
All right. Oops. Yop is gonna. Holy shit. That's not good at all. Yop is gonna slide through here and have Betty follow and fumble around a little bit because she's not used to using it, but finally reach down and grab her warhammer, and the first shot will be an uppercut to that fool's face.
No, I'm just not used to this thing.
And then try and bash him on the top of the skull.
Is this the strength based or int based?
Oh, it's int based.
Do you have? This is enchanted?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Just double check. Yeah, the 19 will hit. Okay, he's bloody.
And oops. Betty will take a stab at him.
That's gonna hit. Great. Cool.
That's it.
Okay. Clutching some stab wounds, he's going to run this way and point at one of the orcs that is close by and demand that he offer assistance. He will suddenly oblige and swing and attack this guy with a shovel in his hands, the guy between Yop and Betty. And actually hit him. God, okay. That's pretty dope. I got a couple of dudes sitting in the dark that are very confused. Lauren, it's your turn. Sorry, not in the light. In the darkness. In the light, they are close to the dazzle.
All right. I will move up closer and I will try to hit this gun.
Okay. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Non-lethal, of course. I don't kill people.
Natural 20 to kill him. Just kidding.
Mm,
He's unconscious.
All right. I guess I will swim over here. And I guess
walk.
next. Oh, sorry, walk. My bad. I keep forgetting we're on land now. Walk over here and I'll try to free this person if I can next turn.
On your turn, yep, you can try. Okay. And fictional gamble. One, two. Okay. And Zashel, your turn.
I will back away from the weird glowy light. Oh boy. These are all. None of these are. That's good at least. That would be the end of my move. I will ready an Eldritch Blast if the Sahaugen comes into sight. Do we see a way out of here? Because this looks like we went the wrong way.
Vakaris?
Yes, I'd like to walk by the one that Lorne knocked out and just kill him. I'm kidding.
Oh shit, I didn't do initiative.
I think winter's coming.
None of these people have been acting particularly aggressive to us, right?
They're not acting aggressive at all.
Zoom. Oh, zoom. Oh, this is a pickle we found ourselves in. I really think we chose the wrong side, guys. How far is this guy from me? 55. Do they still have resistance to fire right now?
They're not underwater.
Fuck yeah. Firebolt. Son of a... I knew it, too! I'm gonna go cry in a corner if anybody's wondering.
Corellic.
Okay. Do I know if lizard folk speak Aquan? Like, we traveled with lizard folk. Did they speak Aquan?
No, they do not.
Okay. All right. And I figure I probably would have run into some from time to time. Okay.
Mhm.
I will stomp my way over to these guys here. Is there a way I can try to break whatever chains are holding them in place?
Yes, you can. You can attack the chains. Yeah, you can attack the chains.
Okay, cool. I'd like to turn to the orc and in orcish say,
For blood.
and then turn to the lizard and say,
For honor.
and then I'm gonna try to break each of their chains.
Cool.
The first one, I have advantage to break things.
Okay.
So I'll swing. You want me to do like maul attacks, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool. It'll be Great Weapon Master, add advantage. That's for the orc. It's 25.
Okay.
If it hits.
That's gonna hit.
Okay. And
that breaks that one. Yes.
oh, sick, cool.
Yep.
Chains.
Chains only have a few hit points.
Cool, good. It's another 12 for 20 damage.
And that will break those as well.
Okay, cool, excellent. That was a little bit of movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 will get me here. I look towards the other orcs, like looking for their approval as well, to see if like they're hearing and trusting in me because I'm speaking their language. I don't have any bonus actions because I didn't kill anything. So that'll be my turn.
Mm-hmm. And yes, they seem to be they're responding positively. This one is going to go and work on freeing the hobgoblin, and these two are going to stand here. But they're not attacking. They're staying there. But Haugen are not happy with a riot on their hands. They're gonna try to do something about it. So the first one is going to try to take your head off, Kralik. With a 22 and a 24 to hit.
They both hit.
For a total of 17.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sick.
Ow!
Big ow.
Okay. And then maim the orc. The other one assaults him and almost takes out his legs. Yop, it's your turn.
I would like to use my thieves' tools to try and unlock the orc that's right in front of me.
Okay, make me a thieves' tools check.
Mm.
Oh, yep, that's sprung.
And I will walk over here to work on the hobgoblin with my next turn.
Okay.
Oh, and from a bonus action, Betty's going to repair herself again because she's still in bad shape.
Okay.
So that's another 8 point.
Cool. Lucky is going to come around the corner. Shit! Are we still being quiet? And she will hold an action for permission. And then Lauren, it's your turn.
All right. I'm guessing there's how many are we just going this way? I guess I follow everyone. Oh, more people. I will. I don't know what to do. Hey, this orc is still in chains, right? I'm just gonna try to break him free.
Okay.
Oh,
That
I
will
don't.
hit, but does not break the chain.
No. Okay. Well, that's my turn.
Okay. Do I need to move the daylight orb for you?
Do I have an orb that's giving me daylight?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. It's that? I had no idea. I had absolutely no idea.
Okay.
I thought my token was doing the emitting.
Gotcha.
I will remember that. I will put it on me.
Okay. All right. This guy. 2, 3, 4, 5 has made it to Lauren, and will strike with a spear. And slash out with a set of claws. Your AC is a 18, right?
Yes, 18.
Okay, so all 3 of those attacks are going to hit for a total of 23 points of damage. That knocks you unconscious.
Yep, I am down.
Okay. All right, Zashel.
Oh gosh. We're going to have to finish these people off if we want to escape. 5, 10. Actually, 5, 10, 15. There, I will use low on my healing dice, so I will just use 4 now. No, I'll use 2 on Orin. So that is 5 hit points for Lauren.
Okay.
And that's a bonus action. For my action, I will try to. Actually, that was.
What are you doing?
I will get as close as I can. I was realizing I should have. Will the hobgoblin let me through his space?
Uh-huh.
Because that can get me to here.
Okay.
And I will stop back here to Eldritch Blast, but that's where I'm going to end up, and I will Eldritch Blast the one that just dropped Lauren.
Okay, all right.
So a 19 to hit for 5 force damage.
Hit.
And a 26 for 5 damage, so he's taking 10.
Okay. Great. Okay.
And that's all my movement. That's bonus action and an action.
Mm-hmm. Bakaris.
So, I would like to help with the prisoner freeing things we're doing here. I don't know if I'm equipped for it. Would like either Firebolt or Ray of Frost help in these efforts in any discernible way outside of causing damage?
I would allow you to use Ray of Frost. That makes sense to me that you could freeze the chains enough to do enough damage if you do enough damage to do so.
Okay. This guy hasn't been freed yet, has he? Damn it. Oh, sorry. One
The
sec.
Hobgoblin?
This one.
No, Yop just did.
Okay.
The Hobgoblin, though.
She's right there, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's another
so then,
Hobgoblin to your north as well.
shoot, we'll do that guy then. Come on, we already got our nat one out of the way. Ray of Frost. Oh, mother!
Yo!
I am so mad right now. 18 damage.
Well, that's good because a 9 would not have been enough to free him, but 18 is.
Oh, yay. Fuck, it's too late to twin that too, so I guess I will just start. It sucks having this range of dark vision to see we definitely made the wrong turn. Always go left. Alright, that's okay.
It's Krellick's turn.
Look, we're taking a long left.
Taking-
Enough rights and you go left.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah,
knows
yeah.
this.
Yeah, we're taking a long left. Okay. I'll shout out in common.
Know that I, Krillic the Red, and we, Inquisitions Incorporated, have freed you all. Feel free to kill all these people and take the shit as long as you help us.
I'm gonna attack. Will this hobgoblin let me? Yeah, he lets Zashel by. But there's this guy here. That's the problem. Okay. I can't get really too. Can I tell Zashel to duck and occupy his space for a moment?
I don't let people do that usually.
Okay, cool. Then I will use my innate rage powers and attack the this Haugen to the south of me. I will recklessly swing at him. 15 to hit.
That does not. No, it does hit. That does hit.
Excellent. For 24 damage.
Okay.
I will swing again. Ooh, no.
No. Yeah, that's a miss.
It doesn't do it. That's my turn.
Okay. Then it's his turn. And he will attack you once with an 18 to hit.
That hits.
For 6 bludgeoning. And then hit Lucky with one swing, just knocking the two of you back. And one is going to try to kill the usurper orc up here, and in one attack can clobber him and kill him, and then come over and it's gonna try to hit Lauren, but miss. Oh wait, Lauren is prone because she was unconscious, so that's actually a hit, and so she is unconscious again. Yop, it's your turn.
Yop will pat this hobgoblin on the hands as she starts working with her thieves' tools, and say,
You don't actually have to help us. We'll free you anyway. But it would be nice.
Roll deception.
And then, regardless of whether or not that actually frees this hobgoblin, Yop will sort of hear the ruckus behind her, and oh dear! And she will head up here.
Okay, that is enough to free them.
And Betty can make it there, and that's my turn.
Okay. He is going to try to force one of these Sahaugen to stop their bullshit. But that doesn't work. So they are still doing their thing out there. Lauren, could you make me a death saving throw?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Does Lauren have 2 failed death saving throws right now?
She's only had to make one save. This is the first one, right?
Well, were you unconscious when the thing attacked you?
No, I
well,
had gotten her up with healing light.
Okay.
No, she was just prone.
Okay.
But this guy here, with a spear, stabs her in the ground while she is on the ground. So that's 2 fails for you, Lauren. And then he twirls to then throw the spear into Zashel, but with a natural 1 that's going to miss. Zashel, it's your turn.
Good thing I saved 1 healing light die. Literally saved 1 healing light die, so that's 3 hit points for Lauren. I am officially tapped out of everything. FYI. So we need to end these folks real soon. I will Sacred Flame my friend here. Not my friend. This piece of crap here. God, crap damage again. Assuming he even fails his save.
He does. 10. And did that get the 5 added, right?
The 4, yes.
4, yeah.
I fixed it.
Great. Vicaris.
I'm gonna head up over here, and from here I will this guy, I believe he's still in, what's the word I'm thinking for?
Range?
Not
Or
range.
chains?
Chains, yeah.
Yes. Uh-huh.
And then I will shoot for those. Well, yeah, we're good people now. We killed the Cyclops earlier, we gotta make up for that.
We are still fighting though, so.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah, but these guys could be on our side. 12.
And that breaks him. Yep.
Fuck yeah. That's my turn.
Okay.
It'd be super nice if you could help.
Okay. Little crowd. The other. Krellick, it's your turn.
I'm gonna try to kill the guy to the south of me.
Okay.
I'm gonna I'll recklessly swing at him for 22 to hit
That's gonna hit.
for 23 damage.
And he is killed.
Okay. I'd like to jump. I'll take a few steps into Lauren's space and jump over this guy here, and swing at this dude here.
Okay.
Recklessly, of course. 13.
Will miss.
Okay, I'll use my bonus action since I killed something to swing at it again. 22.
That's gonna hit.
For 22 damage.
Okay.
I moved my light. I am here. That's my turn.
Okay. And then. Oh. Attack lizard folk.
I'll swing at him if because he's
Yeah.
he's leaving my area.
Yeah, go for it.
I can't reckless. It will be the 22.
Okay. That's a shame.
Yeah, it is for 26 damage.
Okay. However, he does hit
Sorry, which guy is moving?
the lizard folk. This guy right here.
Oh, got it.
And then it is Yop's turn.
Betty, help Lauren and Satchel.
And Betty will post up here. And Yop will run up here. And attempt to brain this dude.
Okay. That's gonna hit. And with exactly 7, he is brained.
Hello, Mr. Lizard Folk.
Let's see how far I moved. That was 5, 10, 15, 20. I think I can work my way around here. And I'll take my second swing.
Okay. Well, that's gonna miss though.
Oh, that's a lot of navigating and pushing people aside. Oh, hello, Krellick.
And where'd Betty's sheet go? She'll take a shot at the dude in front of her.
Cool, that's a hit. Okay.
That's all I got.
Okay. He is going to force her will on one of these friends, one of these allies that you guys have, and convince him that he is strong enough to go and try to attack. And so he's going to try that. This hobgoblin right next to this Haugen is going to try to just ram his body into the guy, and as a hobgoblin, he's very good in close quarters, and can knock this guy prone. Cool. And Lauren, it's your turn.
Alright, I will stand up and try to hit this guy in front of me.
Okay. It's gonna hit. Okay.
That's all.
And on his turn, he tried very hard to hit Yop, then the hobgoblin, then Betty. It's the Yop, that's gonna miss. Betty, a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, for 4 piercing. And then let's in that second attack hit the hobgoblin and kill him.
Well, that attack will be at disadvantage.
Oh, cool. That means he does not die. That's cool.
Saved me a hobgoblin.
You did. All right. Zashel, your turn. And he has, I didn't say, but he stood back up after being knocked down.
Who stood back up? I'm sorry.
This Haugen in the center of this,
Oh, I didn't realize
mosh
it was
pit.
knocked down.
The hobgoblin managed to.
I will. I'm too close to Eldritch Blast, so I will go ahead and. I'm actually going to wave my hand, a little puff of green smoke right into this Haugen's face.
Okay.
Poison spray and rolling shit for damage again.
Oh no. Really? That's awful.
2d12.
God. He
Oh,
does fail though. So,
Well, that is a con save instead of a dex save, if that makes
Yes.
a difference. Okay.
yeah, and that was killed. So what does that look like?
I'm assuming that there is a bunch of coughing and hacking and gripping at the throat and foaming and then just thump.
Okay. Vicaris?
Well, seeing everyone dead and those people over there. Do I blow my last spell slot? Yeah, I got sorcery points. So since they can't see through this light distortion field, I have advantage to hit them, right?
That is correct because you
Hell yeah. 10, 15, 20, 25. We'll do that. And boom. Oh,
you have advantage.
oh shit, that's right. I even said so. Nah, bitch. Alright,
Okay.
so I'm gonna go for this lower guy right here.
Okay.
Boom. That was at first level because I don't have any higher ones.
Okay.
4 plus 2 plus. I don't think that kicks off, but that'll be 10 damage.
Yeah, he's bloodied and shrieks.
Ah, little bitch. Yep, choose another D.
All right, is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Krellick, you just saw Vicaris firing into a brilliant, dazzling light and then heard something on the other side get hit.
Ooh, can I drop concentration now?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'll shield my eyes, blink a few times.
Oh, okay. Left is this way.
Everyone is our team is standing currently.
Everyone's conscious?
Yeah. Like everybody
Yes.
is conscious and up. Okay, all right. I'll shout to the prisoners.
Keep freeing each other, and then we's all getting out of here.
I'm gonna excuse me. I'm gonna run this way. I can catch a glimpse of a little soggy man over there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I will bring myself and my light, and
I
then
was I was just loving how the little light ended up with all your little.
it has all my
icons on it.
tokens, all my status
Yeah.
icons. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna recklessly swing out at these guys. The top one first.
Okay.
It's a 7.
That'll miss.
Okay, that's a 20
That will hit,
for 29.
and he's dead.
Hell yeah! I'll use my bonus action to swing at the other guy.
Okay.
19.
And he is hit.
Okay, for
And dead.
21. Hell yeah! I have a little bit of movement. I can get to the entryway.
Okay. There is a door here.
Oh, okay. Then I am near the door.
Yep.
Okay, I'll just be there.
Okay.
Oh, can I open the door if it's unlocked?
It is open currently.
Oh, okay. Then if I can't be in the space, would I have to be here?
You can be on top of a dead body.
Oh. Yes, I'll do that then. Sure. Cool.
Okay. That's combat, gang.
Hooray, we survived.
Hooray, we survived.
Whew.
Ooh, did these guys have one of those malls?
Not those ones.
Ooh, okay. I'll say to everyone,
This way is, there's no one down this way that I can see. We should probably still keep moving.
Hey, there
Um,
was. Sorry, this is.
so sorry. I just want to say I'm
Right.
gonna go pick up one of their malls and then come back to this area.
Super late to be asking this question, but do we steal that one dude who like felled me in one fucking hit? Do we grab his sword or whatever he had?
His shield?
Nah, did he hit me with the shield? He hit me with like a sword, right?
He hit you with a glaive. The glaive was left.
Okay, cool.
Oh, all right. Well, if the prisoners are freeing each other, give me a minute. Let me heal you up and myself, Krellick, before we continue onwards.
Okay.
Who else looks hurt besides me and Krellick? Because I can't really see how far.
Lucky's hurt.
Lucky's hurt. You're hurt.
I'm hurt, but I'm not bad at all.
Yeah.
You guys got me past half.
All right. Okay, I'll do Aura Vitality and I'll give 10d6 to Krellick.
Ooh.
Oh, those are pretty good rolls. How badly hurt is Lucky?
She's bloodied.
Oh, okay. Do 6 to me, 4 to her.
Focus yourself.
Oh wow, the roll for Lucky is so bad.
That's not great, but that's fine.
Okay, and
yeah.
then 9 to Lucky, 18 to myself. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Krellick,
I'm
do you-
spending a bunch of time casting mending on Betty.
Do you think that door might be securable if I freeze the water here at the top of the stairs? Do you think this might be a safe place to settle in for an hour or so?
I think we should get out of here.
We should get
I
out.
don't think we can is my only concern. If we run, I'm drained. I'm done. If we have a couple more fights like these between us and the exit, I mean, I'm willing to try to get out of here. I'm just thinking if
I hold up a gold coin.
Which one of yous knows the fastest way out of here?
Oh. Shit. Hold on.
Above table. Lucky can teleport us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can she also teleport the prisoners?
There's
Or is
not.
there a cap?
There's a number.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the person who knocked me unconscious, can I take their weapon? Were they using a weapon?
They had a spear.
Okay, I'm gonna snap that spear in half and stick it in my bag.
That's cool.
Would you mind if I had one of those? It doesn't matter which.
I kind of shrug and I point to another unconscious person who probably also has a weapon.
Oh no, specifically one of those edges is fine.
Oh, you mean half of the one I broke?
Yes, exactly. Either one. Like if you want to keep the pointy edge or you don't want it anymore, I'll take it.
You can have the pointy edge.
Fuck yeah. You know, I have miscellaneous. I really should just put stupid.
The orc that speaks to me, I'll reply back to him in Orcish and just put the gold in his hands and then say to the others,
They don't really know where they is, so, I think we just need to keep going. Arm these up as best we can.
Okay.
Are we all? Can we? I mean, if we wanted to, I think Zashel had the right idea to freeze over the stairs, and we could freeze over the door too.
I mean,
I can make, I
Okay,
can make
fair.
enough water. Yeah.
the water will stay frozen for an hour. I mean, they could claw through it, but it would take them some time, and we could,
Could you
if we
keep
have to,
refreezing it
I could.
if we needed more time?
I could. Yes, that would. I mean, it would still help the rest of you with that break. Yes.
I think it's a bad idea, but if you need to, then we should do it.
It would
She's
give
like
us
clutching
time.
a stab wound, and she just says, "Right as rain."
I'm more than happy to keep watch. I don't really need much of a rest. So, if you'd like to start with the freezing, go right ahead.
Well, I can also help with that. Not the freezing, the watching.
Can we speak to these individuals, see if they know any? Like, if the exit is close, then I'm content to push on. But if the answer is we have to go back down the stairs and try to find a different way out, then I don't think we have the strength to do it.
Well, given that we were above water and those Sahagin ran immediately to protect that doorway, I've got to imagine we're probably pretty close to an exit.
These folks, they don't know where they are.
But they might know how they got in here, given that they probably didn't come through the flooded temple. I'm assuming they came in through those passages.
Okay, well, what we doing? We're freezing or we gabbing?
You know, I can.
Can we do both? I don't see how this is a problem.
Well, I can't do both.
I will turn to one of the lizard folk, and I will ask in Draconic if they have any idea how far the exit is.
Been too long in the dark.
I have. I could potentially change my appearance and head out and maybe scout ahead and see if I can find anything.
You didn't think to try that earlier?
Oh, I mean, we had a shark then, so it wasn't a huge issue, and then we kind of just pushed forward, and I was concentrating on something else. It doesn't matter. we're in more of a dire need now.
I think it's a good idea, but be careful, cause they eat you if they kill you.
Right. If I could request one thing, if I could take Quetzal with me, so that way you guys can keep an eye on me if I get too far.
Okay.
I will turn 2 sorcery points into a first level spell. Oh no, just 1? 2. Yeah, it's 2. Yeah, thank you. And I will cast Disguise Self.
Okay.
God damn it.
So good. And then I will hold out a hand for Quetzal.
How about if Betty and I follow about 20 or 30 feet behind you?
Oh, sure. Oh, and also the issue with this earlier is because I don't know the language, I wouldn't be able to pass myself off very well. This is just a last-ditch effort. Okay, let's go.
And we're gonna call session there.